a big thing. That your projection overall is upward. You gotta believe that.
It's Nogi Neighbors, so come on in. It's time for another episode with your best friends. I got the flavor. Think we should dive right in. We'll spit facts about gold plaques and high level competition. Look back on old footage, maybe see what we missing. Kick back and train hard is the way that we living. Talk smack and stay humble, having fun on a mission. Big top pressure is the reason why you submitting. Yes sir. Steady pushing forward, no setbacks. Just a couple low belts soon to turn black. And if you hating, better stop that. Cause it's the Nogi Neighbors podcast. White belt.
Time and I just never could wear it. Even the whoop strap, like I hated having something on me. You know, I like to kind of be free.
Me too.
Yeah.
If I put, I'll wear stuff if it's sentimental. Like if I got it from my grandparents or something like that. But at the same time, it's just like, I'm going to destroy this just with the way I live my life. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like I'm going to open a door and I'm going to break a ring. Or I'm going to turn around and I'll have destroyed a necklace.
But you do that with your body anyway, like.
Yeah.
Just getting around, like you've hurt yourself opening the door earlier. So,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I came in right behind, and you were right behind me, and you were just, ow! So, okay, I guess I'm kind of used to it by now.
Dude, I guess that's why I got so many scars on my knee.
All right, but.
Anyway, cold open. Welcome back to the Nogi Neighbors.
We're back. Wearing multiple things.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen you guys in a while, or you guys haven't seen us in a while. What's it been, like 6, 7 months at least?
Super close to that.
A good chunk of time. I was just getting this like hair or string, thread, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while. We've been up to a lot though. We've been busy.
Yeah, we moved. I moved out of my house. He was already moved out of. I moved out of my parents' house. He's already moved out of his.
Yeah, well, I moved
since then.
Yeah, I moved into me and Sawyer. We got a fighter house going.
Yeah. So looking to probably get a third fighter, jiu-jitsu fighter. So
yeah, maybe at some point, maybe after this lease, we've got a few other spots we were looking at. So.
Oh yeah.
It could happen. It could happen for sure. Have somebody else to drill with, you know.
Yeah, we'll be drilling sometimes at like 11 o'clock.
It's like, bro, like I have this question, like how did Nick heel hook me here?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're going down like a instructional rabbit hole.
Yeah, the answer was X guard the whole time.
Yeah, it's always it's find X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just algebra, just find X.
For me, it's always X guard. Always find it.
I need to start playing X guard, but I'm not disciplined with that top hook, and like I think it's the top hook.
Yeah.
And every time I throw that thing on Sean, he just pushes that hook right out of the way, and he's past my guard, and I'm miserable on bottom again.
It's a rough time.
Yeah.
It's a rough time when someone actually knows how to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
Yeah, for sure. But I do really like the X guard though. I'm a big fan.
It's cool.
Big fan.
It's the coolest name. I don't know the coolest name, but it's got a good name. Anyway.
Yeah, I've got our topics right here.
We came topics.
Came prepared today.
That's right. We started doing adult stuff, and now we have lists.
Yeah.
This dude, he makes lists.
I like to be prepared, you know. I keep like a pair of shoes in my car for every occasion. You know, if I'm going out to a nice dinner, you know, gotta have. If I'm gonna go train, gotta have the Crocs.
Yeah.
If you know, I'm driving and some old lady's got her car stuck in the ditch, and you know, I've got some boots to put on to help her push her car out, you know, just in case.
Yeah,
just in case.
Always on the prowl.
Got some tennis shoes if I need to, you know, get in a quick run.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a skateboard for when you're in an urban neighborhood.
Gotta have the skateboard, you know. Gotta bust out a kickflip. Gotta let them know I got it.
Yeah.
I can't kickflip, but I can do I don't even know the name of it, but I can do a move. I promise. I've got like 2 skateboard moves I can do.
I believe you.
If we play a game of skate, I can get an SK.
Okay.
But that's it. That's all I got.
I got nothing. I get on a skateboard, I fall off.
You don't need to get on a skateboard. You are not graceful enough at all.
No.
At all.
No. I don't trust it.
Yeah, but yeah, we got moved into the fighter house, so just
very cool.
Over here down the street, really, pretty close by to the gym.
We're on Tammy Street for sure.
Well, don't need to
maybe we
let
should
them know exactly where, but that's all right.
We'll pop that out. But anyway, if you're close to there, come see what's up. Yeah. We don't want. I mean, obviously, show us that you're there. Just be a samurai.
Just be a neighbor.
Yeah.
Just be an Ogie neighbor.
Be a neighbor about it. All right.
That's why we that's kind of how we ended up here. Is just be neighborly.
Yeah. We are the neighbors to you. We were never the neighbor. It doesn't.
We're
matter.
the neighbors now.
We're neighbors now.
We are the Nogi neighbors.
We're like, hey, do you want to drill at 12 p.m. at night or 12 a.m.?
Dude, if old dude lives downstairs, if he ever wanted to come drill, I would be so down to drill. The guy with the little pit bull puppy.
Oh yeah.
I'd be all about it.
Yeah, put that pit bull puppy in in a rear naked choke. Anyway, what you got over there?
So, this is how we got it broke down.
Oh,
so we'll start at the top.
Yep.
So,
okay, so we're going. Oh, Jackson got his purple belt, guys.
I'm finally mid.
I'm
finally mid.
Finally mid.
Yeah.
Dude, put that on your gravestone.
Yeah, I didn't bring it with me today, but maybe if I ever put the gi back on, that'll be when I bring it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got promoted. That was cool.
That was great. That was awesome. After a competition, what was it, 3 wins?
4 submission wins. Well, 1 was overtime, but still got the tap, I guess.
Nice.
But yeah, 4 wins after Saturday's competition. But this guy, he went 5-1.
5-1.
So pretty stinking sharp.
Excited. I got tired for the last one. What was the name of the guy that got me?
Austin Kirby from Atlanta.
Austin Kirby. Oh, okay. Yeah.
One of Sean's guys.
I'll find him again.
Yeah.
We'll find each other. All right.
It'll be good, dude. It was a really fun match to watch.
It was fun for sure. Boring for me, to be honest. And then by the time EBI came around, I was tired, and I was like, you know what? You can have this, I guess. I'm out. And then and there were only a certain amount of competitors, so I maybe had a match with this one guy maybe 3 times. 2 or 3 times.
No, you had 2 guys twice.
Okay, 2 guys twice.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I mean, that was just boring, to be honest, because you know exactly how it's going to go pretty much.
I'll say, though, that the second time you fought both of them, I don't know if it's a mental thing or if you just figured their game out and how to adapt to it, but you did better the second time against both of them.
Yeah. Oh, I actually, it wasn't that boring. One of them gave me a better fight the second time. Like, he was mad.
Green Arms?
He was mad. Yeah, Green Arms.
Yeah,
he was mad. Well, he was mad, I guess, that I beat him the first time, and then he came out like a bat out of hell for just wrestling, just doing really good wrestling.
It was exciting. It was fun to
exciting.
watch.
We went off the mat, which it did hurt. It did hurt.
It's better than hanging out in close guard for half the match.
For a second, I just hesitated, and then I was like, you know what? We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And then we just did. And then it ended in a Kimura, so that was nice.
It's a good time. We got to visit all the 10th Planet Cookville and 10th Planet I don't know if it's 10th Planet Crossville, but Lance McConnell and his guys. We got to go see all the homies up in Tennessee, so that's always fun. Those guys are always super supportive, and it's really nice to get to have them there when we go compete.
They're so nice. They're so cool.
Love to go hang out with them.
Yeah. Met a kid that also had my same name.
Yep.
That was weird.
I had a match with I finally got to compete against Alan Hickson. We've been in the same bracket probably 10 times, but we just keep missing each other.
Oh yeah, you finally got each other.
We got to with the guy from Cookville. We finally got to compete for in the bronze medal match, and he ended up beating me. Ended up catching. I tried he was passing, and I was trying to hit the Jedi mind trick. I was just too tired, didn't get out far enough and get the angle.
Oh no!
And he passed and then armbarred me.
Did he do the absolute?
Yeah, that was in the absolute.
His regular weight class as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah, I think I don't know for sure, but I think he won gold in his weight class and then came up into the absolute and got bronze. So big day for him.
There
He
you
did
go,
awesome. Shout out to
Same day I had.
Alan Hickson.
Yeah.
Yeah, same day you had, I guess.
Yeah, just different belt level. Very cool.
Yeah. So
But I mean, it was a wonderful day. At the end of it, ate so much Chick-fil-A. It was
we had
awesome.
Chick-fil-A after we got back to Athens, but we had
Chinese food or
yeah, it was Japanese
food. Sushi.
like yeah, I got like hibachi.
It was crazy. Yeah,
it was really good.
It was really good.
good.
It was really good. Worth it. Worth it.
But yeah, so
I mean, I was scarfing down Chick-fil-A. I was killing myself that week. It was hard.
yeah.
Anyway, so moving on.
I want to know what you got on here, because this isn't quite a gi. I know you wouldn't dare
No,
put
I'd
a
never.
gi on, but
I would never. Sorry. I mean, this
you've
is
got
just,
the Donna hair, like the rash guard going on.
I've got the rash guard, but it's a just saying rash guard. It's like one of those rash guards that's meant for people who like to look nice at a gym and work out. It's not really made for jiu-jitsu
It's
guys.
not a jiu-jitsu rash guard?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I mean, it's an anime rash guard. It's from One Punch Man. Anyway, I got this at a thrift store for like less than $1.
Okay.
And I think it's from like a bocce grill place that either threw it away or went out of business. But
They just wanted you to have it.
God wanted me to have it. I think I saw it. I was like, I don't know what this is. Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin. I have no idea.
I've got on this shirt with all of these words on it. What is Lion's Den, military strong,
Lion Squad.
and it's got an American flag and then another flag I don't really recognize.
Yeah.
Muay Thai, boxing. What does that say?
Might be the Thailand.
What does the bottom say?
Isan Jungle, ISSAN Jungle Training Camp.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that is.
Where did you get that?
Whenever I started jiu-jitsu a few months in, my dad went to Dog Day Flea Market
Yes.
in Ardmore,
Uh-huh.
and he just came home and he was like, "Son, I got you a jiu-jitsu shirt." And I was like, man, he don't know what's going on, but I appreciate he thought of
He
me
put
and
the
was like,
effort.
let me get this shirt from this flea market for my son. So it's like, you know what, it's the thought that counts. So I wear it around sometimes. This is my jiu-jitsu shirt.
There you go.
So yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. Clothing out of this world. We figured we dress up for you guys.
Yeah, yeah, gotta like we said, show up prepared for the occasion.
Yeah.
Elon versus Zuck.
Yeah.
That's what everybody else is talking about. We got to touch on it.
I mean, it's obviously like.
Is it happening?
I don't know, but if it is happening, it'd be amazing to see a humanoid lizard versus a cyborg man with laser eyes. That's what I want to see.
I want to know if you're building a card around it.
Uh-huh.
Do you build it with like super fights, like the biggest title fights you can get? Do you build around it with just the biggest random celebrities? Are we trying to get a Jake Paul thing going on?
I don't think we build around it at all.
Just that fight?
Just that fight.
No undercard.
No. Screw the undercard.
So you just show up for like a potentially 1 round fight.
Yeah.
If it gets, finished. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just the way to go. I mean, these people don't. I mean, I guess they could get with some real promoters. And
I feel
get
like
an undercard.
I feel
going.
like you build like an undercard, like maybe some celebrity matches and some big fights. Like maybe if Conor wants to get in there with somebody or Jake Paul, maybe throw in like I don't know, who else? Who's like a jiu-jitsu celebrity, like not a person big in jiu-jitsu, but somebody big that.
Big in jiu-jitsu.
Like an Ashton Kutcher. Like see if Ashton Kutcher and Tom Hardy want to throw down.
That would be amazing. Are they? I figured they're around the same age. Ashton Kutcher may be a little bit younger. Also, Ashton Kutcher may be a little bit worse, but also
I think he's a higher belt though. I think he's like a purple or a brown
he
belt.
may be a higher belt. Also, I'm not sure if do they both do gi jiu-jitsu? I'm fairly sure they do.
I think they both do both. I think Ashton does. I don't know. I just want to see Kelso versus Venom.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
I still don't accept that man as Venom. He shouldn't be Venom.
You don't like him as Venom?
I mean, I like Venom,
No,
but I don't like
Venom,
him.
The Venom movies weren't that great.
No.
But I think he did fine.
I mean,
I don't think
he's
he
a
was
good
what
actor.
made him not great.
He's a good actor. I just don't like the character. I don't know why.
Okay. I think he could have done he probably could have done Punisher. I like the guy they've got
Oh,
as
he would have
Punisher,
been great as
but I think
Punisher.
he also would have done a good Punisher or Punisher style character, you know.
Yeah.
But
I would agree. So you think it would be those two? Who's the old man from Modern Family?
Ed O'Neill.
He's like a black belt at jiu-jitsu.
I don't know.
Anyway, he could probably beat up Ashton Kutcher.
I haven't seen Modern Family. Is it worth it?
You know what? In 2013, it was really worth it.
10 years later in 23, how about now?
No.
I finally got around to finishing Arrested Development, and it was very good.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those.
So this weekend.
Yep.
I don't know when the Zuck Elon fight's gonna happen, but 291 is this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I gotta know who your picks are. So it's gonna be a party.
So you got the names in front.
I've got
of
the
me.
main card right here.
I rarely pay attention to these things.
You want to take a look? We got Dustin versus Justin.
Dustin versus Justin.
Who you got for that one?
I feel as though Dustin. So Justin looked really old in his last fight. Justin Gaethje, although he ended up winning.
Who was his last fight?
Some Russian cat actually.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm fairly sure he's not Dagestani. He's just a Russian.
I'm taking Dustin.
Dustin has better.
Me personally, I'm taking Dustin in this.
Dustin has better boxing at a distance, and then Justin's better at the phone booth boxing. So, if Dustin can keep him away with kicks, oh for sure. And Dustin has great kicks.
Yeah.
So
either way, I plan on that one being a barn burner. I can't see us having a boring fight.
Yeah.
With that one Saturday.
Yeah.
Co-main, I've got Pereira via knockout in the second round over Jan Blachowicz.
Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. I can't even believe that fight's happening.
Dude, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Unless he's maybe a little bit chinny after getting knocked out in his last one. That's the only thing that's like unsure for me. But I don't know. I got a feeling Pereira's going to get a knockout in the second round.
Yeah, Pereira is probably going to lose because this is his first fight at heavyweight.
That's true. He is moving up a weight class.
That's fair. His first fight at heavyweight, so he's either going to get gassed
at light heavyweight.
Oh, light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he's either going to get gassed or he's going to feel the weight of Jan Blachowicz. He's a pretty big guy, and a lot of athletes do good when they move up a weight class if they have to cut a lot. And I don't know that he's cutting a lot to get to 185. Yeah,
but I bet he is.
Oh well, that's why he's left.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he'll do better at 205.
If he wasn't cutting a lot for 185, he wouldn't have left.
He's a big dude.
He is a big dude, very large.
But yeah, so you've got
Jan Blachowicz.
You've got Dustin, then you've got Blachowicz.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got Wonder Boy versus the other Pereira.
Oh, you know what I think Jan Blachowicz.
Michael Pereira.
You know what I think Jan Blachowicz is gonna do? He's gonna wrestle.
See, I don't know. I know he's got that Polish power, but I don't know how his wrestling would do against Alex Pereira. I don't think we've seen. Have we seen Alex Pereira's wrestling tested?
To be honest, I don't know enough about it. But
because I mean, he knocked out Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland didn't really want to wrestle with him. He knocked out Izzy.
Yeah. But Jan Blachowicz, whenever he fought Israel Adesanya, wrestled him, and he did a great job. He kept him in the middle of the cage. He couldn't use the cage to get back up. So if he can get him in the middle of the cage, I say it's Jan Blachowicz all day.
Okay, cool. I'm with it. All right, then we got Wonder Boy versus the Michael Pereira, the other Pereira on the card.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Michelle Pereira?
Is it Michelle?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is Michelle.
Yeah.
The dude who does all the flips and spins.
Yeah, he flips over guard.
Yeah. So what do you think with that fight?
Wonder Boy.
I'm taking Wonder Boy too. I don't think Wonder Boy lets. I think he's gonna do what he does best, and he's just gonna manage the distance and get in and get out. And
yeah. I mean, he's a very explosive athlete. Wonder Boy is. Michelle Pereira is also very explosive, but his technique just isn't quite there. Wonder Boy is he's very good at getting in, getting out. He's gonna really surprise Michelle Pereira, I think.
Yeah.
Michelle Pereira thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, I think.
Okay.
He's very.
Said it.
He's very up there, you know.
Moving on to Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green.
Tony. Ooh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ah.
I know we're both big Tony fans.
Yeah.
'Cause who's not?
No, nobody. I don't think anybody's not a Tony.
Yeah, Tony's the man.
Yeah.
Also, Bobby Green just doesn't strike me as the
Good.
guy I just want to be a fan of, you know.
Oh yeah. I want to be a fan of him.
I mean, yeah.
He just so happens to be. I don't know. He's. Not, I'm not sure he's all there in the head.
Okay. He changed his name to King, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think
but
he legally changed. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of somebody else, but I think he legally changed his first name to King, so it's King Green.
wow.
But
Good for him, I guess.
you know, Tony's on a skid, but at the same time, he's on a skid against world-class athletes. Mostly people in the top 5, mostly.
Mostly.
Um,
But there's a real weakness in his stance that was really shown. Who was the guy that knocked him out last?
Michael Chandler?
Michael Chandler. It was really shown with Michael Chandler's kick that he just leaves the front
Yeah.
so open.
Do you think Bobby Green's going to front snap kick him?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
If I were his opponent, I'd be doing that. I'd be doing that a lot.
It could happen. It could
But
happen.
Bobby Green, he's a little crazy. He fights a little crazy sometimes.
So who are you taking? We both want Tony to win. Who are you taking, though?
If it goes the distance, or if it goes farther than just round 2, I'd give it to not Bobby Green. I'd give it to Tony Ferguson. Just because Bobby Green,
I'm gonna
fighting,
give it to Tony this time.
Okay. Because
I'm holding out hope.
okay, yeah. Let's bring him back.
Yeah. Rally capping.
Yeah.
Title run.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a possibility. Tony is a 10th planet. Just.
But he's a monster. He's just, he's getting up there.
Yeah, he's getting up there. He's going to college.
He's going to college.
Yeah.
Playing-
Ohio.
yeah.
Was it Ohio State? Not sure.
Can't remember. He's
Um,
talking about going to college, though.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, I saw pictures of him on a college campus. So, I would love to see his grades. That's what I want to know.
Next up, we got Michael Chiesa. That was why I was saying Michelle Pereira. I knew there was a Michael on the card.
Okay.
Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. I'm excited for that one.
I'm excited for that one. Michael Chiesa
I'm
is
taking Michael
definitely
Chiesa.
going to do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's
We're
great.
all going to do jiu-jitsu.
I mean,
I'll do jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to get it into a jiu-jitsu fight.
But you got to remember how Kevin Holland knocked out Jacare Souza.
Was that his last knockout win?
Nah, he's maybe.
I think
But,
that was his
his
last win.
fight was his last fight was Kamzat.
And he lost in like 5 seconds.
Terribly. But
So, and
you
the
know.
fight before that, it was, I can't remember.
can't
But
remember
he
either.
lost in that fight.
Either way, I really like Kevin Holland. I really like Michael Chiesa. I'm taking Chiesa, but I hope it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be good.
It'll be good.
It'll be entertaining. Even if it's not a good fight, it'll
Derek
be
Brunson.
entertaining.
He fought Derek Brunson before that. And Derek
Oh.
Brunson wrestled him
Yeah.
the whole fight, and then it went the distance, and everybody was mad.
Yeah, and then he went and talked about joining DC's camp, wrestling around with him. I
Actually, it was Derek Brunson, and then he fought Wonder Boy, and then he fought Kamzat,
think. Okay. Cool.
and he lost to Wonder Boy.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah,
It's Wonder Boy.
I mean, he tried to play Wonder Boy's game, and he said he wasn't gonna wrestle, and then he tried to wrestle a little bit, and then he's just like, no, probably shouldn't do that.
Then, this isn't on the main card, but I threw this one in there anyway. Derek Lewis has made his way down to the undercard.
Oh
Sadly,
no,
we hate that, but
no.
Derek Lewis is in the undercard versus. I just wrote his name down as Marcos Lima 4 names because he had 4 names and I wasn't gonna write 4 names down. I don't think anybody gets to have 4 names. Pick 2.
Yeah,
Just pick 2.
just put 2 down.
Like, come on, like that's a lot. That's a lot.
You want a whole sentence as a name?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna take up half the page.
You want a full paragraph as a name? There's no way.
So yeah, you just get 2 names with me. You can be Marcos Lima, but all that stuff in the middle.
Running
Just
out of
gonna
room on the
completely ignore it.
tombstone, man. Running out of room.
Yeah.
Giving the chisel guy a lot
So,
of money right now.
Who do you got though?
I mean, Derek Lewis, obviously. I don't know. I have no idea who the other guy is. So
He had a lot of
obviously Derek
fights.
Lewis.
That's all I remember. So he
I
had a lot
like
of fights.
Derek.
He's
The other
kind of
guy
an
has a
unknown.
lot of fights, huh?
He's got a lot of fights, but he's kind of an unknown. But
Okay. I mean, there's always a possibility he's the shark. He's the shark in the waters.
dude,
you know?
it could be. Could be.
And
This
they're
could
just
be
feeding
it
him.
for Derek Lewis.
They're
but
feeding Derek Lewis.
I'd like to see him make a comeback, make it back into the.
That's always a
back
nice
on the
thing.
up.
I would agree for any
It's just fun.
for any UFC fighter right now. But I think Derek Lewis has been really smart with his money. He's put a lot of it into houses and the housing market and all that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
a win would be great, but a win doesn't have to come for Derek Lewis. And to be honest,
Do you think that takes him out of it psychologically, knowing that he has like a cushion?
No, I don't think that at all. I think it adds to him. I think he loves being bougie, and
Okay.
my balls was hot. But
His balls were hot.
I was about to make a point. Derek, but also
You think that helps him?
I think it helps him. Also, okay, so Derek Lewis, he does good whenever he's not supposed to.
That's true. When the
Yeah.
odds are stacked against him.
Oh, well, yeah, unless it's like he sort of freezes up whenever he's on a big stage. So like he fought Daniel Cormier.
Francis.
He fought Francis. He freezes up. He just sort of freezes up whenever they're supposed, like they put a whole card around him.
Right.
And then he'll lose because
He even said, he's like, I don't want no title fight.
yeah.
He's like, I need to do some cardio.
yeah.
You know, hey, just be a journeyman. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just stand up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just stand up.
Yeah. I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to Adam and Julia,
Oh yeah.
the Franks, Mr. and Mrs. Frank. They
Wow.
got married Sunday. They had a beautiful wedding.
Wonderful. I was
and
there.
Me and Sawyer both went. You know, it was at
Yeah,
our
I was in a
It was
church.
awesome.
Yeah. No, and I didn't
But-
catch fire, so that was crazy.
But yeah, they had a beautiful wedding, and now they're married. They both train here at our gym, and just super happy for them. Wanted to congratulate them on the biggest platform I have, which is a podcast with like 30 subs. So
yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout them out real quick.
Yeah, it was beautiful. His mustache was very pointy that day.
Dude, he did have a awesome mustache and
I'm
suspenders
surprised.
combo.
I'm really surprised his wife kissed him. I only imagine
Because of the
that-
mustache?
yeah, that she could have gotten like some hairs in like just cut into her face. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just so pointy, man.
I'll have to let him know.
Oh,
have
he'll
to let
know.
him
He'll
know.
listen to this. It'll be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I thought we, it's not super duper close, but it happened since we recorded our last episode, and that's coming up into season 5 of the PGF, and the
Yeah.
fact that you qualified.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Guess I was just exciting. Came in second to the qualifier, to 2 qualifiers. Made some mistakes, made some not mistakes. Did pretty good, did pretty bad. It was wonderful actually. I had a lot of fun with a lot of people. That
Some of your
I've seen
family came
before.
to watch at the
Some
Decatur
of my
one?
family. I've never had any of my family come and watch anything at any jiu-jitsu ever because I thought, okay, well that will be unnerving for me. This will cause me emotional distress, but it didn't. In fact, it like gave me power. It gave me energy. It juiced me up just to know.
So,
I actually told them not to.
well, I
and
mean,
then they came
They
anyway.
were like, you know what, we're going to support him. Going forward, how do you feel about family coming to competitions?
Yeah, I mean that's I like it. I do like it. I remember being a kid playing upward basketball, and whenever I saw my dad in the stands, I would do better. I feel like I would do better. I'd be like, this is the best. I'm doing something that actually matters.
I remember playing high school football and my dad coming to my games and just cheering for Luke because I wasn't playing. Luke was.
No.
He would just make up cheers for Luke. It was pretty fun.
Okay, all right.
But we were all just big fans of Luke in high school, you know.
That's what I
High
hear.
school football. Oh, dude, he was a menace.
Yeah, we're talking about Lucas Claunch.
AKA
Shout out.
Church. If you train at 10th Planet Decatur, you would know him as Church.
Yes. He's quite a handful on the mats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
he goes hard. And I'm sure he was a handful on the football field as well.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, so you're gonna be in season 5. What are you looking to do? What are you looking to prove?
I'm looking to avenge my losses.
Okay.
I'm looking to talk trash, but not.
Is this an official call out?
I mean, I've already called out all the people I want. You can check out the PGF Insider on YouTube if you'd like.
Boom. You can also check out the write-up that Egghead is doing on you.
Yes, you contributed to that, and I thank you very much for that.
Yeah. Asked me some questions. I answered them.
Yeah, I keep my life very private, or at least I think I do. I don't post very much on Instagram. I'll put stuff on my story and let it live for a day. But yeah, you can check that out. See learn a little bit more about me, I guess.
You know, get excited for the PGF. You know, see what's gonna happen.
I can't wait for the PGF.
Dude, it's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna take a whole week off of work. It's gonna be
just a week to do jujitsu.
crazy. Just a week to do jujitsu. Hang out with jujitsu guys.
Get some results to go back and take to the lab.
Yeah. The R&D every day, baby. Every day on the mats.
There you go. And that was the what was it? The Coosa County? Yeah, at Isaac's new gym. Isaac's got a new gym. Isaac Stackhouse, the Wandering Grappler.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we talked about it since we took our little hiatus, but he has a super nice gym down in Coosa County.
Yeah.
Y'all should definitely go train with him if you get the chance. But he hosted the first qualifier that he got, that Sawyer got silver at, and then the second one was here in Decatur.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
We already talked about this past weekend. That was at Submission Challenge.
Very fun.
The competition we just did.
Crazy.
So as far as like competitions go, points, rule sets, EBI, ADCC, Naga, what kind of like ADCC Open? What kind of rule set do you prefer so far out of the ones you've done?
I prefer the PGF, to be honest.
Okay, PGF over EBI.
It
totally
rewards
with
the most exciting grappler.
I'm totally with that. Yeah, because you won't have people stalling to overtime. I like EBI, and this is gonna sound a little bit hypocritical, but I like EBI when there's the mollywop rule.
Okay, yeah.
You know about the mollywop rule?
I know about the mollywop rule, but
Yeah.
if you'd like to explain it to
I
our
will.
listeners.
So there's a few EBI tournaments out there. I think it's finishers and Midwest finishers. I'm not sure who all has implemented it so far. But if one person is just absolutely dominating the other person's just, doing all this, just trying to stay alive, then there will be no overtime. I don't know how bad the person needs to get beaten, but it at least prevents somebody from blatantly stalling out the whole match just to get to the overtime. I like that.
Yeah.
Even though one of my wins over the weekend was in overtime, and it was a super one-sided regulation, I would rather win it during the match. Not that I was stalling. I was doing everything I could to stay in there against that guy. He was a monster. Yeah, I like the mollywop rule. If I would have gotten mollywopped in that competition and not gotten an overtime and he would have just won, I would have been completely fine with that.
Yeah. It's still sort of hilarious that he lost. Listen, that guy was awesome. He's a nice guy. However,
he's cool. Yeah.
However, he got very mad about this. This was like
that's
Brazilian level anger.
We all have our days.
And anguish. Yeah, I mean, we all have our days.
Look, I just want to be friends after competing.
Huh?
I want to go out and eat after we. You know what I mean?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
He just did not want that.
I didn't try to talk to him. He might have been super cool.
No, he left. He was supposed to have more matches, and he did not end up doing them. And we're not even saying his name out loud.
That's up to him. I mean, he can do his thing.
That's up to him. Maybe he got hurt. There are all sorts of things that could have happened. But yeah, it doesn't compute with me. I feel like if you signed up for a competition, you should go to the competition. You should do the competition.
Well,
unless you're hurt.
Yeah. All right, I got you. I get you. All that being said, if the mollywop rule was implemented, which I would prefer as a general rule of thumb, and he would have mollywopped me and won, I would have been cool with that. I would have been totally happy with that.
ADCC
Not happy
rules are also great.
Not happy to lose, but just would have been like, okay, makes sense. Not arguing. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. As far as watching, I don't have the best game for wrestling and all that yet. I've got a long ways to work on wrestling, but as far as entertainment goes, ADCC is top notch. I mean, PGF is super, super sick too, but you're going to get to see more ADCC throughout the year with all the opens and trials.
True.
But, I mean, PGF Shark Week is definitely my favorite.
It's exciting.
But yeah, so we've got that. So frog gigging.
Frog gigging. Okay, so Jackson does this thing. I guess it's a holdover from being a good country boy. Up in the hills of Elkmont, the backwards hills of Elkmont that have ribbony frog eyes everywhere. They just can't help themselves. They must kill these frogs, search and destroy, especially at night. But you can explain.
It
more.
is one of the most fun things. Like I like hunting. I'll go dove hunting. I'll go hunting for deer.
Fun.
All about it. Nothing really can beat, when you've got like a big buck and you've got them in your sights. I haven't had that kind of luck to, kill big game regularly. So most of the time it's just me going out there and being cold for a little while and just out there with my thoughts, just, me and my brother, if not my brother, if I'm by myself, just me and the Lord out there, just
the wind.
Yeah, just me out there cold.
Yeah.
And then, every now and again you get to shoot one. Frog gigging, though, you got to wait till it's real hot outside. You can't have it cool at all. It's got to be almost sticky, miserable hot. And then you go out there real late to the ponds and the swamps.
You hear the rivets.
You got your light and your gig, and it feels.
Wait.
Waders.
Explain what a gig is.
You have a long pole, and at the end of it, there's like a tiny trident with like 3, little pokies with the barb on them.
Nice.
And you go out there with your waders on. You get in the water and you put the light on them, and when you get up on them, and it feels so primal. Just being out there with the boys.
Yes.
Belly button deep in water, and you're just spearing little animals you're gonna eat the next day.
Yeah.
Is like I feel so alive.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things in the whole world to do.
Wow.
Yeah, and frog legs are absolutely delicious. Like, take them home, skin them, season them up, throw them in the grease.
Well, mash them up, put them in a stew.
No, just throw them in the grease.
Okay.
I don't cook them. Luke does, but he does a wonderful job. Dude, the last time we went, we were in the middle of nowhere. Not middle of nowhere. I knew where I was at. They didn't know where they were at. We were at like my uncle's or cousin's pond behind his house. But, we're out there. It looks like the middle of nowhere. It's dark outside, and the storm just come through. And no rain or, like, lightning or anything, but the wind was just throwing stuff everywhere. Like, there was an umbrella going through the air off somebody's, like, back porch.
Yep.
The tin was getting blowed off the barn back there. It was, like, I just felt so alive. And I was out there just...
just killing.
Yeah, you just take it and you just pin him to the dirt until you can get down to him, and then you finish the job.
All right. I mean, it actually
Pack
does
'em
sound
up,
like fun.
Throw them in the grease.
If I liked eating them, I'd be
You
really
haven't tried
down.
them.
I haven't tried them.
So, I don't want to hear it then.
Yeah, you got a point. Anyway, one day I will, and I don't know, I probably won't, but that's okay. I probably won't enjoy it, and that's okay.
Dude, we were talking about having a crawfish bowl this weekend for the fights, and you were like, "I'll have Chick-fil-A."
That's not fair.
It's absolutely fair. It's what you said.
Well, to be honest, I don't like shellfish that much.
Not even shrimp.
I do like shrimp.
Okay, we usually do both.
Okay.
Me and the guys do.
But I was cutting weight and I was losing, and all I could think about was Chick-fil-A.
Well, we had Chick-fil-A.
And we had it, and it was wonderful. And we
Yeah.
had it at work, and we had it at my work today, and it was wonderful.
There you go.
Yeah. It was cold, though.
I gotcha.
It's whatever.
Well,
But I'm probably going to eat Chick-fil-A again. Will I make weight ever again? We'll find out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It would. So could you explain frog gigging in, let's say, how you would approach it from a martial arts perspective?
like a martial arts perspective?
Yes. So whenever you see a frog, do you get excited and then immediately just jump for it once you
No.
shoot it with the light and it freezes up, or do you take your time and go for it slowly?
Well, so my technique is, you throw the light on him. If you can, if anybody's nearby, I might, if I see him off the bank over there, I might have to go around to reach him,
Mm-hmm.
and if I go around to reach him, it'll break that beam.
Yeah.
So I'll have to be like, hey, Luke, you see him? And then I'll wait till he gets his beam on him, so we got him doubled up.
Yeah.
Then I'll move around to
A lot of teamwork.
probably
going on.
behind. This is just like best case scenario. This
Okay.
is like the ironclad methods of frog gigging.
Okay.
So Luke's got him beamed up. So now I'm free to move, and then I get right up on him. Sometimes you got to clear the brush a little bit to see him.
A little bit, yeah.
And then when you're on them, you slowly just creep down, and then boom, all at once. And when you hit them, you don't, when Mike Tyson talks about punching, he says, don't think about going to them. Think about your fist going through the back of their head.
Yeah.
And that's literally what's got to happen. You want to go through them and then pin them to the dirt. Like, spear's going to go through, it's going to go all the way through, and they're going to be pinned to the mud down there.
Okay.
A lot of times when you hit them, you can't even see what happened because they're under the water, and it's done stirred the mud up,
Uh-huh.
and then you reach down in the mud,
Oh.
and then you just pull out your gigged frog, your prize, and then you finish the job.
Okay.
But if you, like, halfway get them or whatever, dude, so the last time we went,
Yeah.
you can ask my brother, you can ask Sarah, you can ask Luke, this was awesome. So that kind of a scenario happened, but when I got up on the bank where I'm getting up behind him, there was way too much brush. And if you start clearing it all out, he'll run off.
Yeah.
So I was like, I knew he was on this side. I pointed to Luke. I was like, over here, like this way. And he was like, yeah. And I was, my brother had already kind of started laughing. He was like, he can't see him. He's done lost him. And I basically jumped off of the bank and turned and just slammed him. And you ever played like the old Call of Duties back in like middle school, and people are like, oh, you jump off the building, you 360 no scope?
Yeah.
That's what I did to this frog.
Yeah.
I jumped off and I turned and I slammed him in the mud.
Yeah.
And I barely got him with just one of my prongs.
Ooh.
So I almost lost him.
Wow.
But
Okay, I could see how this would be fun.
my whole, my blood pressure is up just thinking about it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just so excited that I came off the bank and just slammed him. And he was pretty big. He ate. So,
Yeah. How wonderful. That's
got to throw him in the grease.
yeah. That's nice. Maybe one day I shall partake in the frog eating,
Hmm.
but that's and the frog gigging.
Yeah, that'd be even cooler. You get to do both.
Yeah, I'm not very athletic though, so I could stab it from afar. To be honest, I really want to just throw it and
You-
then kill it.
You probably shouldn't throw it.
Yeah, because you might not get
Maybe
it
if
back.
we I don't know if you can even limit out in frog gigging, but maybe if we limit out and you just want to play around, sure. But yeah. The first time we went, when we had a bad day and nothing come out, I came very close, like super close to walking up on a cottonmouth.
Really?
Like, my brother was walking up on the bank, I was walking like down closer to the water. I couldn't see him, and he's, oh, get back, and I got back because he's got a much better eye than I do. He can spot if there's a car driving down the road, like he can tell you the license plate, and there's no windows in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You can see through walls.
He has a very special, keen ability from just 30 years of just hunting. So he said, get back, and I jumped back, and then he pointed at it, and it was as big around as a Coke can.
Wow.
It was huge. It would have messed me up. It would have been bad, but
That sounds rough.
I didn't get got,
Yeah.
Mama went and thanked him. She was like, you saved your brother's life. And I was like, he probably did.
Yeah.
Them cottonmouths, they're
No
serious.
joke. No
They're
joke.
serious.
You ever thought about putting small amounts of venom in your body
No.
in order to gain an immunity to it?
No, I really haven't.
I think about it all the time.
I think I would get sick.
I believe I met somebody while rolling who did that.
Really?
Yes, I asked him what was that thing on his body that was, it looked like some corroded skin. I don't know. It looked like he might have gotten bit or something. It looked like it might have been like MRSA.
This guy just lied to you about a staph infection.
He could have lied.
So
He
that he
could
could
have
still
lied. It was
train.
probably a staph infection.
This guy had ringworm, and he was like,
I never got it.
snakes.
Yeah.
I inject myself
wasn't ringworm, it didn't look
with
like ringworm.
snake blood.
I've had ringworm before, but that's no. Yeah, it wasn't ringworm. Anyway, I want to be like this guy. I want to be
You wanna
unkillable
have a
in
staph
more ways
infection.
than one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want
Gotcha.
to be able to walk around in the nature and not worry about getting bit by a snake. That's what I want to do.
Speaking of like becoming unkillable, I have a big goal
Yeah?
for this summer, and I haven't really started on it, so I need to get
It's
on it.
almost the end.
I need to learn how to like really swim.
Okay.
Like I can swim, but if I've got to go
Need some technique
50
lessons.
yards, I'm going to be way more tired than I should be. Like I'm so inefficient at swimming.
Mhm.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Like if somebody's kid fell in the pool, like I wouldn't get myself drowned trying to get them out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I'm not doing a triathlon anytime soon.
Yeah.
And maybe I'd like to.
Maybe you okay.
So
There you go. You do like those stories of those really long triathlon things, those
Dude,
speeds.
yeah. You're talking about the
The 3 peaks.
the
or something?
Barkley 100 I was talking about?
Yeah, the Barkley
Yeah,
100.
dude. I like watching them long distance runners just see what humans can do.
What do you do if you've got to go to the bathroom and it's a number 2? Do you just do it in like
Those races are like days long.
exactly?
So I'm sure they're probably using the bathroom, yeah.
Do they do it with a
Well,
backpack?
some of those races they sleep during the race. You have to.
Mm.
So if they're sleeping, they're pooping.
Oh man,
I mean that's my kind of my life philosophy. If I'm sleeping, I'm pooping.
you think they pee themselves?
I'm sure somebody has. Yeah. I mean, you're probably sweating so much out. You
Yeah.
probably don't have a lot of extra energy. And they eat throughout the race just because your body needs to burn something.
Yeah,
They're sitting there eating
Or
just
else
like
they'll die.
hamburger meat.
yeah, understandable.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. Any other thing?
There's I'm been watching a lot of sumo lately. You know this.
Yes.
There's a new sumo guy. He just got into the highest rank, so like the highest, not the highest rank, but the highest division. So
Uh-huh.
he's now getting to compete against like, his rank up through to the Yokozuna, which I don't think there's a Yokozuna right now because Terunofuji's hurt. So that's kind of leaving a hole that somebody needs to fill
It's
in
a
the
power
sumo
vacuum.
world. That's kind of like if Gordon announced retirement and probably meant it, maybe. That's the kind of hole that's been left
Okay.
in the sport.
The sumo
Somebody's
world.
gotta be the man. Somebody's got to be the man. This cat has if in sumo you grow your hair out
Uh-huh.
and you keep growing it out and then you do a top knot when it's long enough.
Uh-huh.
He's so fresh into the game. He's only 19. He's so fresh into the game. His hair isn't even long enough to do a top knot yet. So he's just got wild hair everywhere, and I love that because
Yeah.
it's like the young blood. Hold on, let me get that.
My phone didn't go off. Oh no. Well, it's still working.
Just continue.
Anyway, so
So-
young man, young locks.
Yeah, so this young guy has just made it into the top division, the lowest rank of the top division. But there's a hole. We need new talent. We need somebody to get excited about because the Yokozuna Terunofuji's hurt. And this guy, he is the prodigy that's under the sumo goat. So I think we're just going without.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with it.
All right, no more video. I should have charged my camera more. That's on me. So yeah, the goat that retired in 2019 is his coach and his mentor. And in sumo, you also rename yourself when you become a professional sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
So you get your like ring name, which is just kind of like a ritual thing. And his ring name is, it's basically if somebody named themselves, like if Gordon raised a young prodigy and they named themselves Gordon Bryan, because his name is off by one letter. So this guy's coming in, he's pissing everybody off because he's only 19. He's the youngest person, I think, to make it to the top division. Doesn't even have hair long enough to do a top knot.
Yeah.
Named himself after the goat, and he is tearing through everybody. So the way the tournaments work is you do a 15-day tournament where you have a match every day, and everybody keeps going no matter how many times you lose. And then based off like what your record is how they decide who moves up, who moves down, gets kicked out of the division. This also decides your pay. You know, where do you fall on the animal kingdom, on the food chain. And he went 11-4. And for a 19-year-old who just hit that division to go 11-4 is wild.
Okay.
So I'm super duper excited about that.
I'm slightly excited. I don't know. I'm weirded out by the diapers, which he has one coming in the mail.
I've got 2 coming in the mail.
He has 2 coming in. One for him, one for Brett.
Yeah. We're going to make it happen, bro. I plan on competing in some sumo. They got weight classes, you know. I ain't got to get in there with them big old boys.
There you go.
And I'm definitely wearing something under mine, too. I'm wearing, like, spats or shorts or, you know, a singlet, something. I ain't going out there, you know,
Okay.
bare.
Yeah.
I like to feel alive, but not that alive.
Not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. What
That's
you
a
mean.
little too close to the edge for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I understand.
But yeah, and then there was Tom Aspinall winning over Marcin Tibura. If you wanted to talk about that, I like Tom Aspinall. I'm a big heavyweight fan.
I did not see it. How'd it go?
Just a pretty, explosive knockout in the first round.
Nice.
About the
Good,
way it goes.
good for Aspinall. They keep saying that he's better than John Jones.
Really? I don't know about John Jones.
I believe
He's up there. He's definitely like top 5 or 6.
someone recently said that. It might have been the bad guy.
Elijah Carlton?
No,
Chael Sonnen.
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
But Chael Sonnen lies a lot. Almost all the time. I don't believe anything that Chael Sonnen says.
His whole thing is, just promotion. So
I understand that he's a liar.
okay, dude, I love Chael Sonnen.
I like him from time to time, but geez Louise, I like listened to his YouTube channel for a long time.
I listen to all his
eventually it
videos.
just wore thin.
Well,
It just
Chael,
wore thin.
Chael, if you're listening to this, we would love to have you on the Nogi Neighbors podcast.
It would be amazing. You can do it with Jackson.
Yeah, you're not gonna be here.
I may not be here.
There you go. So yeah, that's about all we've got for today. But to wrap it up, I wanted to ask, who do you guys want to see as guests?
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of people that roll in and out of the 10th Planet of Decatur. So once we get this thing kind of back consistently,
Yeah.
where we've got the process, smoothed out, and we've really got it down to a science, we'd like to have some guests on. So if you guys have anybody within reason that you'd like to see on here, maybe even people out of reason,
Yeah. No reason.
let us know. We'll see what we can do.
Be exciting.
And then if you have anything specific you want us to cover, so any topic, any current event in the world of combat sports, more than down to hear you out and see if we'd want to bring it up.
Yeah.
But you got anything else?
I don't have anything. Check me out on the PGF. Check me out on my Instagram. Watch my AMVs. They're fun.
Sawyer Griffin Jitsu.
Yeah, Sawyer Griff Jitsu on YouTube.
Links
Check
to
it
that
out.
in his Instagram bio.
For sure. What's your Instagram?
Just my name.
JACKSON_SPRY probably.
Something like that.
Something
That'll
like
probably
that.
get you there.
SPRY. There you go. I believe that's all.
Appreciate y'all listening.